where Dorian Finney-Smith's 10-year-long NBA career has taken him all across the nation. He's gone from Dallas to Brooklyn, Los Angeles, and now Houston, inking a 4-year, $53 million deal this offseason. He hasn't even bought a house down in Houston. But amidst all of that, he's managing to come back for his 9th annual Community Day and Youth Camp here in Portsmouth, Virginia.
Finds Finney-Smith straight on three-pointer. It's good.
Before he was knocking down clutch shots in L.A. And before he was the leading force for the Florida Gators, Dorian Finney-Smith was putting on clinics across Virginia for IC Norcom High School. The five-star phenom led the Greyhounds to 2 state titles, notching 2 Class III Player of the Year nods on top of numerous other accolades. His achievements with IC Norcom led him to where he is today, a career full of longevity and success. And for that reason, he has always made it a priority to come back and be a pillar for the community he calls home.
A free camp, we growing up in the, all 5 siblings. I got 5 siblings, all under one household. Trying to make ends meet, having a free camp would be perfect for my mom. She would have been there 7 o'clock in the morning at a 8:30 start, So just, trying to be something I wish I would have had.
Finney-Smith knows it's more than just having his name attached to the event. He wants to be hands-on and give the kids the most authentic experience possible.
It gave me confidence. My first time ever playing one-on-one against an NBA player, I still can remember it to today. And I lost, but it just gave me so much motivation that, dang, I can do it. I only scored once, He beat me 8-1, but, he was playing around, but it still gave me confidence.
The beauty of what the Finney-Smith Foundation does is that it's not just cornered to basketball.
These kids get to talk, touch, play with an NBA player. I done brought coaches out here. I done brought other NBA players out here, lawyers, actors. Ain't just basketball. I try to have, other people come in and tell their success story because, it may not be basketball, but the hard work, from not even just basketball, but athletics, can translate over to life.
It's been 9 years now that the newly minted Rocket has held his youth camp. What's opening his eyes more than anything is seeing the players he once taught grow up to help teach alongside him.
We done watched a lot of kids grow up, and now some of the kids that grew up, they come back and volunteer. So, that's the dope part about it.
Finney-Smith knows the importance of being an active face in the 757, something his former teammate Cam Thomas emphasized during his event in June. And Dorian couldn't be prouder.
I'm just happy he did it. I always asked him when he was going to do it, and I'm happy he's finally stepping out of his comfort zone. If you know Cam, anybody know Cam, he don't talk much. So for him to even do that, I know he's going in the right direction.
Heading into the first year of his newly signed 4-year, $53 million deal with the Houston Rockets, Finney-Smith hopes to represent the Hampton Roads on the NBA's biggest stage sooner rather than later. For WTKR News 3 Sports, I'm Brett Holmes.